How's it going, YouTube, and welcome to another Panda PCHS video. We're here with episode 2. We're gonna get Hunter High Times playing Ramon here. Me playing Boulder. Hunter High Times here is going to take away the recap from episode 1.
My mother told me. I'm just kidding. Okay, so folks, the last episode was very social. We ended up walking to the palace or the kingdom, whatever it's called, I talked with Boulder, a few other gentlemen. Boulder told me to suggest we travel to the east. Me and Boulder were going to find a way to buy a boat and travel to the east, but couldn't. Then I suggested to the king that we all go to the east. The king then decided he would send 25% of us to the east and 75% to the south as per usual. Then we got in a boat and we're on the way.
We haven't gotten in the boat yet. No, we just ended at the feasting hall when the feast finished. Alright. So, out of this 25%, we are not the leaders of the siege. However, we are the leaders of our own boat. Kind of thing, you know? We're like the captain of our own little party if we're told to split up kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can pick between tridents, orcs, lizard folk, humans, goblins, hobbits, and furbolgs for our siege for your boat.
I'll take 5 furbolgs.
Alright.
How many orcs can I take?
There's 5 left.
Take 5 orcs. 10 lizard folks. And do the tridents have arrows?
Yep.
And I'll take the tridents. I'll take 5 tridents. That should give me 25, and that's what I'm allowed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Now for supplies, you'll take 5 wooden planks, 10 crates of rations, 200 feet of hempen rope. You'll take barrels of water. How many barrels of water did I say again? On
3.
the other one, 3, right? Right.
These are 3 cases.
Yeah, 3 barrels is what I meant. Then 3 lanterns to light the boat, of course, and then 15 torches for when you set up camp in the wilderness.
Okay.
That is what each boat is consistent of. Different species, of course, but
Yeah.
that's the supplies each boat has. Total men we have going to raid 75 men. So 3 boats. Your boat, my boat, and the leader's boat. So, dun 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 dun. Okay, I don't think I need that one. Don't think I need that one. The paper's right in front of me. Alright. What are you doing? Beginning game perception.
Was 11. Sorry, the first 2 were angled.
It's all good. I forgot about beginning game perception that time. And destiny points.
Fuck!
3 dark side.
Fuck!
4 dark side points.
Can I buy light side points?
No, you can't buy light side points. Alright. So as everybody is filling up the ships, the king then walks down the bay.
I've been a monster.
As he comes down, he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, my warrior folk, Vikings among Vikings. We are not much the same people, but we are the same mind. What do we care for?
Money!
What are we here for?
Money!
And I expect you all to bring great success, no matter where we travel. I, King Rocco Nocco, promise that you will all return victorious in your spoils. And we will have much men for next season's raid. And the many raids to come this season. As everybody starts cheering. Rocco Naco.
I thought he said taco.
Not taco. Rocco
I
Naco.
want tacos. Damn it, Courtney!
You just said that you thought you said it too.
So as we load onto our boats and we start sailing across the high seas, we get about halfway in the sea. And at nighttime, there's a terrible, terrible thunderstorm. Giant waves. Lightning striking the ocean.
Yeah. I guess I kinda...
What are you telling your soldiers?
I said bunker down! Hold your ground! And stay away from the edges!
Charisma?
15. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, 15.
Alright.
Because I have a -1.
Alright. So you then hear, what about the sails, Captain? Or what about the sails? Shouldn't we put the sails down?
Yes, lower the sails!
As they start pulling the sails up to tie them up and lower them. Anything else, Hef?
I say, is there an anchor?
We do not have an anchor.
I say then brace for a dear life.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Maybe you're not ready because there's some other things you want to do before
Hef, I need your boat to make a dexterity saving throw on the waves.
What's my boat's deck?
Natural.
17.
Alright. And now one more.
14.
Alright. Your boat's getting a little iffy. You're kind of blowing off course from what you can assume of.
I say captain!
You are the captain.
I'm not steering the boat, am I?
No, but you're the captain.
Then who's steering the boat? What would he be called?
The one that's steering the boat. They're all just people. No one has... It's Viking Age. No one has a title. Unless you actually have a title.
Should I call
Everybody
him navigator?
swaps.
Not necessarily. But if you want to
Call them whatever.
I don't know who's driving the boat.
You want to look to see who's driving
Yes.
the boat?
14. 15.
Alright. So a lizard folk is driving the boat.
I say lizard folk! Steer towards the other boats and keep us on track!
Charisma to yell to him.
I mean, too late.
Oh, he does not hear you.
I'll try one more time.
The storm must be really bad. Oy, oy, oy. And one more wave, please, Hef. Alright. Nat 20.
I'm gonna try him one more time to yell at the captain. Or the lizard folk.
For 14.
Yeah.
Alright, so he does hear it. As he tries to look for them, he shouts back saying... Ready? He doesn't see them.
Oh no.
He's lost sight of them, Senior. So, I need you to make one more wave check before we go to the cinematic of whatever happens.
16.
Alright, so your boat is okay. You luckily did not lose any soldiers overboard. And you didn't fall over, more importantly. As you find yourself just waking up to the sun as your crew is working, getting the sails up again. As you hear, "Ships ho! Ships ho!"
Was that the cinematic done?
Yep.
I say, are there our ships?
They're bearing our flags.
I say, get close to them. Full speed ahead.
As your crew starts to row and row closer to the boats, I need you to roll a perception check.
Say 15, 13.
So, you see based on the boats and the amount of heads you can count, my boat lost no casualties like yours, but the leader's boat has lost 6 casualties.
Ouch.
So now only has 19 people on his boat.
So I'm just gonna kind of make sure all my men are doing their things, make sure everything's going as planned until we figure out where we are, you know.
Yep. Where are you putting your boat?
What do you mean?
Where are you pulling the boat to?
With the rest of the boats.
But where?
What do you mean?
Where is your boat gonna sit?
In the middle?
Okay. Because the boats are still moving. Because, you can't really stay still in the ocean,
Yeah.
Sadly, doesn't work that way. So as you're sailing, we sail for about another few hours, as I need you to roll a perception check.
14.
Alright, so you see what looks to be a tiny speck of land. To your eyes, you think it could be a speck of land. Could be anything, really. Even a log floating in the far distance. But
I say, who has a telescope?
nobody. Nobody thought of bringing telescopes. They're Vikings. They don't use telescopes.
I say, possible land.
How far?
I don't know. How far does it appear to be?
Insight? Figure out the distance. You have no clue.
No clue!
Guess we'll just keep heading in that direction then, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think these folk will have, one of your, orcs say?
Much riches, I've heard, but nothing short of what we'll need.
Nothing short of what we'll need. What do you mean by that?
There'll be plenty of riches to go around.
I see. But don't you think the king's just gonna take all of it like he does and let us each take one thing?
But you think the more money for the king, the more money we get for our land. It goes reimbursed into the land.
True. Never did think of it that way. As after a couple hours, your boat hit the shoreline and board the shore. Half in the water and half out the water, you know?
Yeah.
How Vikings boats do.
Yeah.
As everybody hops off the boat, all 69 people, plus us 3 leaders, so 72 people, get off the boat and draw our weapons. I'm assuming we're all drawing a weapon at least. I'm already walking with a weapon, so I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I have my, the bond weapon? It's attached to my quarterstaff, the one that I'm just walking with, you know? Alright, so we are currently on the beach line on shore. There appears to be a hilltop to the northwest, a bit of a grassland area, flats, leading to what looks to be a field to the east, and then the beach where you're at currently.
I say, leaders, on me! Charisma check?
Yep.
It's a 15.
Alright. So the 2 boat leaders come over, being Boldor and the other guy.
I say, Boulder, who is... I say, Boulder, I already know you. I say, who is this other gentleman? I have not been introduced.
This is Hyrule. He is a great horse folk warrior.
Ah, I say, well, there seems to be a peak up there on the mountaintop. Some grasslands and another area. What area do you think is going to have the village with the best goods?
We could probably go up on the hilltop and see what we see first to really give us a choice.
Very well. Should we leave some troops here at the boats or just take us all? Or should we just send a few troops up and wait here for the return?
She'll leave 3 troops, 1 from each group here, says Hyrule. That way at least each boat has 1 protector. Not that 3 men can do much, but we could probably spare more if we really wanted.
I say we'll do 2 men a boat. The 2 strongest men a boat. And then we'll take the rest to go scout the lands.
So 6 men total?
Yeah.
Alright, so who are you leaving behind?
I'll leave 1 lizard folk and 1 orc.
Alright, I'm gonna leave 2 goblins. And he is going to leave 2 lizard folk. Babe, can you bring me the drink, please? It's okay. So you, me, and Hyrule are walking to the top of the hill, or we're bringing our whole army, or not army, but our little invasion group with us to the top of the hill.
Well, I don't think we'd want to bring the whole invasion group.
So just us 3?
Yeah.
Alright, so perception when we get to the top of the hill?
14 plus 5 is 19.
Alright. So you see beautiful, beautiful grasslands. As far as the eye can see. And a bit of a forest to the right side of the land. There's a line of trees.
Do I see kingdom walls, village walls?
No. But you do see a path.
Going where? From where?
From the hill that you're on. You see a path.
I see.
Like, you know, regular olden day dirt road paths. Yeah. That's basically what you see there.
I say that path must lead to a kingdom of some sort.
Kingdom, village, farmhouse, could be anything. Question being, what do you think it is?
I say, I don't know. I've never been to these lands. We've only heard rumors.
Well, we best get traveling and find something soon before any of whoever's people's scouts find us on these shores, Hyrule says.
Yeah. I say we move down that dirt road with our armies and just try and find a big area to take.
Alright. Call everybody up and we'll get moving.
I kind of give a whistle kind of thing, you know?
Yep.
With an 11.
So they don't hear your whistle.
I yell.
Alright. Difficulty just increases. Oh god. Hyrule will do it for you. So Hyrule's is good. Hyrule got a 16. He's got a +5.
Jesus.
Well, he's a warrior. He's very charismatic. If you want to yell and scare people away in the middle of battle. So as everybody comes up... Ow. As everybody comes up...
I say, alright, so are we going to go down that road or through the forest, guys?
Well, we may as well go down the road. There's nothing really worth going in the forest for, especially with this many people.
I say, yeah.
We'd more or less get tired over any deadfall that there is.
Yeah.
If you know what deadfall is.
Like trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say, then we move.
So, as we're walking, we walk for about 5 hours. And we come to a decent-sized hill. That's about 2 of our houses going up.
Lovely.
It's not steep, but it's that high up. So about a 20-foot hill.
Okay.
What's your plan, Hef?
I say we get up on that hill with a few men, check what's on the other end.
How many men's a few men is the question.
I say 5 from each group.
So 15 total. Plus us, so 18. As we all sneak up the hill, stealth check, please.
That's a 14.
So none of us were very stealthy going up a hill. Not that there's anything to hide behind going up the hill anyway. As our groups come to the top of the peak, I need you to roll perception for your look around.
18.
No, you gotta reroll that. I went way too far. Jesus.
That's 9. Hold on. I'm going to use Lucky to re-roll that.
Isn't it a saving throw?
No, it's any of
Is it? Can you reread it quick? I haven't read a luck in a while.
Whenever you make an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw, you can spend
Alright.
1 lucky point to roll an additional d20.
Happy 420.
Happy 420.
So with your roll... roll. It's not
That's
on an
on
angle.
no. Oh my god.
It's so close to being on an angle.
Like you
I
should
can see it from here.
like less than a pencil. So that's
It's
9.
about the lead away.
Yeah, 9.
Alright, so same roll as last time. So, you see in front of you what appears to be a cathedral.
That's a church?
A cathedral.
Is that church?
A cathedral.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know what that is, or an intellect check?
To see what it looks like?
No, to see like if my character knows like what it's used for, what would be in it, like if it
What
would
the
be
building looks like? Or what the building is?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what it looks like. It looks like a cathedral.
Okay.
Your character doesn't know what it is, but you know what it is.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what it looks like.
I say that looks like a big building.
It's got colored glass.
I say it's a church. Churches have riches and treasures.
Do they? What day is it today?
I don't know. When did we set sail?
I thought we set sail on Saturday.
Well, we gotta be past a Sunday.
So today's Sunday then.
We could go in, kill them all, rob them, take everything in the church. They wouldn't be expecting it. Then we burn the church to the ground.
Do we have the resources to burn the church to the
We have
ground?
torches. We need torches, and they'll probably have some sort of fuel in there we could spill.
Sure, they could. How
Call
many?
the men up. We'll take them by full force.
Call them up. Have
I wave for the men.
charisma to wave.
6. I whistle.
Just increases.
17.
-2 for the increase.
So 16.
So they come up the hill.
I say, gentlemen, our plan right now is that cathedral. We're gonna take everybody out inside, take everything in it, and burn it to the ground!
You don't think they just heard you yell?
Sorry. I wasn't trying to yell. I was trying to clear my throat. Watch the Lucy, you know. So, kind of in a quieter tone, I say, we're gonna take out that building. Everybody in it's gonna die. And then we're gonna burn it to the ground.
Question being, why don't we just barricade every exit and set it on fire from the outside? Then we can just sit here, drink, and celebrate as they all die. As
Wow.
Hyrule starts to chuckle.
I say, Hyrule, if we do that, all the riches, all the goods, they
Would
could
be unharmed.
burned.
It's gold, silver. They won't be affected by fire if it's worth it, would it?
I say, you have a point. I say, but do we have anything to set fire with from the outside? I have no fuel. I have torches.
Perception check.
11.
So you see what looks to be a little about a 1x1 stable, like in Fortnite, a 1x1
Yeah.
in Ark Survival Evolved. That's basically what you see.
Do I see anything in it?
No, it appears to be a stable. Looks like a small brown shack.
I say there could be something flammable in that shack.
Hay, perhaps.
Hey, something. But we need a lot of it.
You go to the shack. I'll go barricade the door. And Boulder can do a last sweep around the area to make sure there's no guards or soldiers around that'll interfere.
I say, okay, split. I'm taking 3 men with me in case things go south at that shack.
Alright, I'll take myself 7 just because we're exploring the perimeter.
And I
Last
say,
thing we want to do is die out there.
I say, what's his name should take the 5.
Oh no, he's taking the whole army.
Oh, okay.
Because he's going right to the cathedral, right?
Yeah.
I'm paroling, you're getting whatever flammable stuff you can find from there.
Okay, so I go to the shack with my men.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll a... Do I see... As I get closer, can I roll perception to see if I see anybody by it or anything?
Yeah, see if you see anything yet.
That's 16.
So you hear...
I go like this, telling my men to stop.
Alright, they stop.
I say, 1 around that side, 1 with me, and 1 go around the other side to hide. There's somebody there whistling.
Well, then I will look forward to having
And we all sneak up to our positions.
Alright, so stealth check.
Of a 17 plus 3, 20. Unnatural.
Alright. So you guys sneak up perfectly?
Can I roll insight to see what I'm dealing with? If I can see
Did
the
you
man?
go the doorway?
Yes.
Alright, then yeah, you can use a stealth check and then a perception
Okay,
to
so
peek. Because I'm presuming you don't want to be
19.
seen. For stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, perception.
And a 21.
Alright. So inside, you see what appears to be an elvish man. Scooping up some hay with a pitchfork, putting it onto a big pile.
It's his back
in the corner of
turned.
the bar. Yeah, he's not facing the door. He's facing the left side of the right side of the door.
I'm gonna try and sneak up on him and take my long swords in a dual wheel motion and kind of scissor them around. Actually, this is gonna be even better. I'm going to use Mask of Many Faces.
Yep.
And disguise myself as the Elvish man. Okay.
All right.
No,
No, you're
I'm
not.
I'm
Fumble.
gonna disguise myself as any one of the army men I've seen around. You know.
All right.
With a spell of 5, so that's 16.
All right. So it activates.
Okay, so, and then I walk up to him with a stealth check.
Yep.
And put my swords right around his neck like a scissor motion.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna slice.
All right. Stealth check to sneak up on him.
That's a 13.
Just because it's rather low, he's going to have a lesson check for the hay. All right. You have a dice off. It's a 13 and 13.
Oh, so 1 for him. 14. So
2 for
oh,
him.
mine's on an angle. Hold on. And it is. I still lost.
All right. So he does hear you as he turns around before you can raise your swords. He's like, "Who are you? What are you?" As he holds the pitchfork in a kind of hostile, defensive way.
Give me 1 second. I'm looking for something, you know.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to activate blinding and deafening. Okay.
Yep.
You know what that does?
Nope.
You can blind.
Haven't heard it in a while.
Okay, so I can do one or the other. I'm going to choose to blind him. I should have deafened him, but I didn't think to do that. I want to choose to blind him. Choose one creature that you can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, the target is either blinded or deafened. Your choice for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. So
Alright.
I'm going to cast it.
What is your thing?
It is a.
Your save throw. It's underneath your plus.
That would be 13.
Didn't even have to add his bonus. So he's like, "What did you just try to me?" As he tries to run out.
I'm going to stab him because I'm still in front of the door.
Well, I guess he doesn't have to roll to run. Never mind. Huh?
He's still in front. I'm in front of the door.
Yeah,
right?
you're in front of the door.
So as he's going to run out, I'm going to quickly pull my sword and just gut him.
All right.
What would that be? Performance or?
That will be a your weapon check.
So +6, I think.
Whatever weapon you're using, check.
It'll be my long sword. So I just need to find where my fucking there. So long sword is
And
plus
he's running
8
into you, so I'll give you a natural advantage.
of plus 5.
Yep. You totally missed. Oh my gosh.
So 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 8 is 19.
Alright. So you slash him, Hef.
And I'm going
Damage.
to also... Oh, hold on. Okay.
Just to see if he's alive or not, right?
Yeah.
I do need to know the damage. Because he is only a civilian.
7 plus 4. So 11.
You killed him.
So
11 health.
Now, can I, just to be realistic here and give a bit of a scene, as I slice him, with my other hand, I grasp his mouth, silencing his scream, you know?
Yep.
And laying him to the ground. And then I call my men in.
So basically, you slice him, you drop your other sword, you drop your second sword, you slice him, and then you cover his mouth. Don't forget to pick up your sword.
That's what I was just about to do. I now pick up my swords. Is
The
he
other
wearing,
3 come around and in the entrance. And
is he wearing
ask
like
if you're all
cloth clothes?
Yeah. He's wearing kind of like a kind of beigeish robe with like gold dipped lace.
Okay, just to kind of be really rude, I'm gonna rip his beige robe. Okay.
Yep.
And I'm going to wipe the blood off my sword and just drop the rag on his face. I say, take the hay over to the barn and stack it well. Or not to the barn, to the cathedral thing.
Yeah. All right.
And
So as they all grab hay, are you grabbing hay as well?
I'll grab
I'm
a thing
assuming?
of hay, yes. So strength check.
Well, you don't need a strength check. It's hay.
Oh, okay.
It's hay. You'll be fine. So as you pick up the hay and you walk over and they walk over, you 4 start laying the hay around the outside of the entire perimeter of the cathedral, as well as getting as much on the roofs from the furbolgs, because they're 10 feet, so they can throw a bit higher than we could.
Yeah.
And then, just as you guys are about to set fire after preparing it, Boulder and his group return from scouting.
I say, Boulder, what did you find?
No other civilizations within at least half a kilometer.
I say, get everybody backed up. I'm gonna light this bitch up.
I think everybody's lighting it up now. Lighting it from all angles,
Oh,
plus the roof.
Okay, so I'll do the roof. I'll just shoot a firebolt at the roof, because it's a cantrip.
Alright.
So, just roll.
Yep.
That's on an angle. 9 plus 5 for 14.
Why?
I can't see the TV. They're gonna
Just close it a bit, yeah.
14.
That's good. I'll say that works, because it does have hay on it. So
Okay,
it
then
is pretty
I'm
flammable.
also, to ensure this lights up usefully, I'm going to double the area of fire, okay, and I'm also going to change the colors to purple using control flame.
Make it colorful.
Yeah.
Nat 20. Nice.
So
So now the cathedral is emitting purple flames. As you hear screams and shouts and banging on the door and the walls of people trying to escape. As after a full hour and 20 minutes, the building is now a mere skeleton of what it used to be, and it is silent inside with fires blooming from bits of the coals and embers.
I say, everybody, raid the building, get the gold, and we'll move on. Charisma check.
Yep. It's really good at jumping out.
13. So they.
So as you all dig through the cathedral, you do not find anything underneath all of that rubble.
Oh no. Oh no. Did we just. No gold in the pockets of the dead people?
No. No clothing survived the fire.
I say I knew we shouldn't have burnt it first.
Well, hey, just think, we saved any survivors getting out and telling anybody what happened.
I say, fair enough. Fair enough. I say, but we gotta keep moving.
Whereabouts do we think we should head now?
I say, Boulder. What was the closest civilization you saw and how did it look?
Oh, there's nothing near at all. I didn't see people, I didn't see civilizations. We only went within 30 minutes of the area, but...
I say, did you see any trails, any more roads, anything that would've...
Oh, there's still many roads. Quite a bit of open roads, if you want pure honesty. So not the best of cover for our forces moving. In that forest, we doubled back on our way to that side. That forest doesn't appear to be too big.
I say, I think we just keep heading straight and try and find the nearest civilization to raid. We don't mess with the small buildings anymore.
Sounds good, sounds good. So we start traveling and traveling for another 8 hours. As I need you to roll perception.
Hold on. That's 11.
You smell something delicious.
Oh my god, I smell food!
What kind of food?
Can I roll an insight to see if I recognize the food?
Yeah. Pork.
Pork! My favorite!
Well, looks like we're in the right place then. What do you think? What do you think we stumbled upon is the question.
I say we'll have to get close enough to find out. I say we gotta spread out a bit, I think. Just in case we don't want a big group being spotted.
How are we planning on spreading out now?
I don't know. That's the complicated thing. I say, hold off there. What was his name?
Who's?
The third leader?
Hyro.
I say, Hyro, how do you think we should do this?
Well, if you're asking me, in all honesty, I truthfully think we should send your forces straight in. And then we'll send Boulder through the back to flank anybody from fleeting down whatever paths on the backside. And if you guys need backup or anything, I'll stay back here around this hillside on the side and wait for the horn signals.
I say, perfect. I say, that's the plan.
As we will need a backup force eventually.
I say, that's the plan. I say, let's get moving, Boulder. Get your forces assembled. And I get mine assembled as well.
Alright. We start heading around the further left side.
And I start heading to the front.
Perception?
19 plus 5 is 24.
You see just over a small-sized village.
Can I roll an insight to see if I can guess how many people may be there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my insight is, just hold on, sorry.
It's all good.
Plus 5, so 18.
So, you think it could easily house at least 100 civilians?
I say, well, boys, we're gonna run in charging, killing everything, and hope that Boulder's got the backup. Are you ready, men?
Charisma? You're really
Well,
not charismatic. They're like, you want us to run straight in, not knowing what's in there?
Of course not. Of course not. We're gonna sneak up. We're gonna sneak up to the walls, or to the outskirts. We're gonna separate into groups in the village, and then we're gonna take them from the inside.
Alright. There's a lot of us. I don't know what sneaking we can do.
Good point. Then yes, we're gonna run in.
Charge!
Charge! charge! And we go into battle. I'm assuming initiative.
No, athletics to run or get trampled if you fail, because you're falling. Oh God.
13.
How much is your athletics?
8. And I'm a turtle.
Jesus F. Alright, so you're off and booming. As you all run
Weapons
into the
drawn.
village.
My 2 long swords are the weapons I've drawn, by the way.
Alright. A little elvish girl looks up and lets out a heroic scream.
As I slice her in the throat.
You're not close enough, F.
Oh.
As she runs off and all the villagers start panicking. As soldiers start rushing in from the inner parts of the village.
Now initiative?
Yep.
So, initiative?
Yep.
That's 19.
Alright, so you go first, Jeff.
So first I'm going to roll perception. To see like what's around a kill. That's on an angle. 11.
Well, you see 10 elves running at you.
I'm gonna just slice elves up like fucking butter. So my first move, I'm gonna use. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Sorry, I'm looking for the one I want to use.
It's all
You
good.
know?
Does that hurt your fingers right now? What? Is it hot?
Okay, I'm just going to go into combat with my 2 long swords.
Alright.
So, whatever one's closest, I'm going to chop right in the throat with both my long swords. Do I roll 2 attacks or just 1?
Just the one because it's dual wield, right?
No.
So I missed that one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's 8, 9, 10,
Yeah, you
11. Okay, so I'm going to try
Yes,
one just
sir.
again with the same hit, you know?
Alright.
For an 18.
That hits.
Okay, so it's... So I roll 2d8. So the automatic is 8. And I roll 2d8. Which is these ones, right?
Yep.
3. So 8, 9, 10, 11.
Alright. And that was attack 2, right?
Yes, but I can still use a spell, right?
If you have a hand available, yes.
I can use an action to put my sword away?
Yes.
Okay, I put one sword away,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to hit the gentleman that I just hit with the sword with an Eldritch Blast. Oh, wrong one, hold on. With Toll Dead. And it's
It's told the dead do have.
You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of dolorous bells fills the air around him for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12. The spell increases by 1 dice when you hit 5th level to 2d8 or 2d12, so it's 2d12.
Alright. And he has to be 13, right?
Yes.
Wisdom?
Yes.
Alright, so he fails.
So it takes
even with his plus.
2d12, right?
Yep.
6.
Poor guy.
Yeah, that one's stable. I was just making sure, you
It's all
know.
good.
And it's necrotic, so that really hurts him.
Alright.
And that's my end turn. I'll use my last turn to just kind of pull my sword back out and be ready.
Alright.
You know, and defensive.
So, incoming from behind who you're fighting currently is coming a fireball. And it's flying directly at you.
Can I make a dex save?
Nope. However, you can make a constitution save because you're a turtle to allow your head to go in to not be crit.
16 plus 7 for 23.
Alright, so your head goes in with the other guy not knowing, and the fireball comes in. So that I will add a -2 to your damage that you take, Senior. Because you're hiding the most vulnerability part of your head. 9 and 10 damage.
So 10.
So 10 fire damage. -2, so
So
8
8.
fire damage.
Okay.
And then the guy in front of you, because your head is currently hidden, is just going to try and strike you with his long sword.
For a hit.
Alright. I don't have to add the plus.
No, because I only have a 16.
Alright. So one long sword is 7, plus 3 is 10.
Jesus.
It was the worst fucking longsword hit ever. Of all time. 3 damage.
My turn now?
Nope.
Oh.
They are going to shoot a few more fireballs at your fellow soldiers.
Don't you have to roll?
No, because they're ranged, right? I'm not going to bother wasting the time on the NPCs, you know? They're just going to take hits like the NPCs we're fighting are. So 7 and 7. 14 damage is what your team takes. So 3 take 17 damage.
3 of them?
Yep.
How do I...
Just write him down here. He's how many he's taken damage for what.
So, we'll put 2 Forbogs, because obviously they're biggest. And then a lizard folk. So, do I have to write...
Just write the furball.
I'm taking a break from recording our podcast.
And then the damage just change every time you take the damage, you know?
Yeah,
Or they
so
take it, I should
17.
say. Yeah.
90. He has 7. Oh, I guess it's good.
Few days before Easter, so
90.
I'm last
And what is the... And I said lizard?
Yeah, lizard folk for the next one.
And he has 42. And they take 17.
Yes.
So, what is 90 minus 17? That'd be 78.
That would be 77. Yeah, 78, sorry.
And then 42 minus 7. Or 7. What was it?
17.
42 minus 17 would be...
36. No, 36. 38.
Yeah.
Alright.
oh, we do need the egg painting.
So,
next, though. I do want the bubble. We saw bubble.
Rich, now your turn, Senor.
What about you? Oh, you have.
I'm in the back.
Yeah.
I'm still running around, right?
Yeah.
Because we're trying to go around to come through the opposite end, right?
Yeah. So my first move, I'm a nail. Oh, my weapons are out, right?
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, and your longsword is out, but your second one is put away.
Okay, so for
So you have one free
yeah.
hand.
So for my first move, I'm gonna use Toll Dead again on the guy I hit before.
Yep.
Yeah.
With a 15 plus 5 for 20.
That was unfortunately the last one.
He's safe.
That's okay.
Okay, so he takes half of 2d12. So do I just roll 1d12
Yeah.
or do I still roll both?
Well, does it say half the damage, or does it say
Here's the Easter
half the
stuff.
dice?
This is what we're talking about. Oh, how cute.
Oh, I think it just doesn't take anything.
Okay.
Because it says or.
Like the egg.
So I think
Alright.
we're good. So then my next move, I'm going to draw my swords and just start slicing this guy up.
Alright, so you're using a second action to draw a sword?
Yeah,
Alright.
my other sword. And then I'm going to use my 2 attack moves on the guy, you know, just cut him up. My first move, I'm just going to try and ram.
Technically, you cannot do that.
Why?
Just in case, like,
Because it goes action, attack, action.
have regular eggs.
So once you use an action, if you skip your attack, you're on your next action. And then your turn is your bonus action. And that's the order of the turns.
I'm so confused. You said I could use the spell, then draw a weapon, then attack.
No, you can't attack after you draw it if you use the spell. Then I messed up.
Oh, then
Because
you
remember,
fucked
in
me
the order
up.
of the order of the turn.
Well, you fucked me up. Then I wouldn't have done that. Like, fuck. Now I can only hit him with one long sword. Fuck.
Still works.
I guess I'll just stab him twice with one longsword in the eye twice, try and blind him. That's on an angle, thank God. 17 for one hit,
Alright.
and then the second one is a 19 for a critical.
Do you have that thing
Yes, do you want me to make sure?
yet? Yeah, because I thought it came at 7.
Improved critical, 19 or 20.
Alright.
So, basically I roll 1d8 first, right?
Yep.
So 5. It takes 5 damage first. Then the second attack I roll it twice or just double the one roll, right?
Yeah, just double the one roll.
That's on an angle.
That wasn't on an angle.
That was 2, so it was 4. So
Yeah,
8.
luckily that die don't angle.
Okay, I thought it was... No, the way I saw it, it looked like it was pushed up on there. Like, it looked like it would just somehow angled it, you know? Because I can't really see unless I'm right over.
Yeah.
So the last one was 8.
4 plus 4?
Yeah.
Good shopping, buddy. We were checking out and she goes, look at mine versus yours.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action, okay, to command, because that's how that works. To command a companion, you have to use your bonus action, right?
Yep. Indeed it does, indeed it does.
I'm just trying to find... Okay, so he's going to use the multi-attack. He can make 2.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to tell him to first come and use Bite on this guy. It's a +9 to hit, reaches 5 feet on a willing creature or a creature that is grappled. Oh, okay, so I can't use that one because it wouldn't be willing, would
Yeah, and
it?
the bonus action, you can only use one attack he has, even if he's got the multi-attack.
Oh.
The multi-attack, he can attack twice, but you can only command him once, you know? That's the downside to that.
Okay, just hold on.
It's really frustrating.
Okay, he's
Most
going to use
companions
his
have
great
to.
swords.
Yeah.
It's a +9 to hit, and they're 2d6 +4 slashing damage, and it hits on a 11. So I just rolled that, right?
It doesn't hit on an 11.
That's what it says, hit 11. Unless it's 11 2d6.
Yeah, it's 11 2d6.
Oh, okay.
You have
So
to break
9.
their AC to hit.
So,
He gets a +9 to hit, so the d20 +9.
okay. What was the... Fuck, I picked
Roll
it
it.
up. Sorry, enough. So 12 +9.
So that hits.
Okay, so I roll 11d6.
And who is he hitting?
The guy that I'm fighting.
Alright.
So 5 and 4. So 9. 5 and 2. So 11. 16. 20. 24. And I'm at 6. I need 11. 24.
Oh, that was... This is 10 half.
Is it?
Yeah, now you just need to roll one more die.
So what was I at?
You were at 16.
So 16, no, I was at 20. So 24, 23. Then I roll one more. 26 plus 4 would be 30.
Alright.
I think he perishes.
What did you say you wanted to do today, baby?
Yep, he has died half.
I look over at my vampire. I'm like, thank you. Thank you for the save.
He nods his head.
And now it's their turn, right?
Yep. Alright, so again, a ranged fireball attack is coming to you, and then your team as well.
Can I make a con save to bring my head in?
This time you cannot, because you're turned to face your buddy. So technically they would have advantage, but I'm not rolling to roll a thing, because I don't have their spell thing, because it's not an actual class, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So I can't get what they have without making it up and not being fair or too fair, you know?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I haven't done that. I can get any stats but their spell save and their other one, you know?
Okay.
So you'll take 7 plus 8, so 15 damage.
Yes.
And then your team is going to take 12 damage. 12 damage.
So 78 minus 12 would be 66.
Yep.
I'm just doing the same until they all die, you know?
Yeah, it's all good.
And then 30, that'd be 26. Okay. Now it's my turn?
Nope, still their turn. That was just their ranged attacks from the people that aren't running at you guys. So now 3 more are in your guys' face. 2 of them are going to swing their long swords at your vampire friend. And one of them is using dual wield. So the yellow is dual wield, this one's just the single one. That's horrible angle. So they both hit, I think. So 16 and 18. I need his AC. 16 and
Miss.
18. Both
He has
miss?
18 exactly.
Alright. So then the other guy is going to hit you with his longsword
For
for
what?
15.
Miss.
Misses by 1.
Yes, now it's my turn.
Yep.
So my first move, I'm gonna draw my 2 long swords. Okay. I'm going to. Sorry, I had to swallow.
It's all good.
Look to the one. How are they laid out? Like if we're using these, I'm here, or say this is me. Okay. So my vampire is here, right?
Yep.
So 2 would be here, right, on him. Then there's the one right there.
They're smart.
So okay. So I'm going to
They're
just.
taking them from both sides.
I'm going to just take my long swords and scissor cut this guy's throat right off.
Alright.
Sorry, I couldn't. I needed to use a die.
It's all good.
That's
Guys,
what
any
I
other?
rolled. For 18.
So that hits.
Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 4, so automatically 8 plus 15, so 23 for the first hit.
Your longswords are 2d8.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, they're 1d.
For dual wield heft, you roll the damage of each weapon.
Yeah, that's what I did. 1d8
So one
each.
longsword, 1d8 plus whatever, and then another longsword, 1d8 plus whatever. That's how that works.
Oh, I've been doing the 4 plus 4, and then adding the 2 that are there when I do dual wield, because it's the same
Yep.
damage, isn't it?
Same damage, but they hit different times. Because
Okay.
one sword hits and then the other sword hits, right? They don't hit simultaneously.
Okay, so 7 plus
Well,
4.
how the rules stated is how
Okay,
that works.
7 plus 4 is 11.
Yep.
8 plus 4 is 12.
All good. Sorry, I'm just trying to get used to the rules. So 11 and 12. Perfect.
Now, as my second move, I'm going to take my swords, jab them in his chest,
Yep.
and up. For over 20.
Yep.
Unnatural over 20.
Hits. Same roll again.
Same exact roll, just different
11 and
dice.
12.
And then I'm going to tell my my vampire is dealing with his. So I'm going to have my vampire as his command my vampire on his bonus action to stab one in the throat with his longsword.
You have killed your guy.
Okay, so I'm going to tell the vampire to stab one of the ones in the sword,
Yep.
in the throat with his sword, for a miss.
All right.
Because it would be 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, definitely misses.
So,
All right. So again, the fire. So you take.
why am I taking it
9.
every time? Like, it can't hit me every time.
Indeed, it does. It hits everybody every time.
Then
For
how
the
am I
ranged
only
method.
doing 3 if I get hit here?
Because those are only your troops that are getting hit. You gotta remember, if there's only 4 fire blasts coming in, only 4 people are gonna get hit, because there's only 4 targets getting hit, right?
Then why am I constantly getting hit?
Because you're one of the 4. Plus 2 of your big guys and one medium guy.
Yeah, well, it's going to kill me soon because they keep taking so much damage.
That's why you need to push. Your fighting style is very unorthodox, just running in. After watching Battle Tactics this morning, what did they tell you? You're gonna run in, you're gonna die! You gotta at least have a strategy.
I didn't really watch the video earlier.
You were watching it and laughing at it, but you don't remember anything, do you? They gave you such good tactics.
Okay, so what was the damage?
The damage was 14.
Jesus. Okay, now
Well,
what?
actually, it was 13. My bad. So add 1.
Okay, now
I messed
what?
up. It was 9, 1, and 3.
Now what?
Now what is
Their melees or
their
whatever?
melee? Yeah. So
There's-
again, 2 on him, and then 2 more are going to come up and separate you, while 2 of your friends, or not 2 of, but one of your one of the Tritons is about 5 to 15 feet beside you.
So how does this look? Again, there's me and him
Yep.
here. They are here and here on him, right?
Yep.
Then there's one here and one here.
No, these guys came out behind you.
Okay.
You have a Triton here, while he has a person here and a person here fighting.
Okay.
But he is peacefully standing here,
Okay.
about 15 feet away from you guys.
Okay. So I mean, okay, with possibly 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you're getting hit by 2, but on your turn you have a bonus action to either command him to attack them or command him to shoot at these guys.
Yeah.
To help you out as well.
Yeah.
So they're going to hit you with 2 spears, because these are just spearmen. 111 plus 5 for 16, so it doesn't even break, and that one doesn't hit. Alright.
It's my turn?
Nope, these 2 are going to hit him still. So, again, one has dual wield, one does not.
Yellow is dual wield?
Yep. So 15 hits, this does not. Well, I think it does 5 plus 15, 20. Yeah, it hits, because he has 18, you said, right? Alright. So, 7 and 2 is 8, and then, or 7 and 2 is 9, sorry, and then 7 and 7 is 14. So he takes 9 and 14
Jesus.
for that dual wield. But the other one misses.
9 and 14?
Yeah.
Now is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to first just...
Did you add the damage to... Oh, I didn't roll these guys as fire damage.
Oh.
Let's do that quick, sorry. 9 plus 12. They take 12, Jesus.
So that brings it to 54.
So that was super beautiful. I'm glad we stopped here.
And 24. Now it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to push and ram my... Is there anything behind this guy?
What do you mean?
Like the guy right here. Is there a wall or anything?
No, it's all open. You're in the court.
Okay, I'm just gonna basically ram into him with both my long swords and push him back and pull out.
Alright.
For a crit.
Works.
So first is...
Because you're large, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So I guess we'll do this one at a time. So it's 4 plus 6. Just hold on. I'm gonna use Savage Attacker.
To reroll the damage die on
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Well, it does both, doesn't it?
No, just the one.
Okay.
Just one die.
Oh, it's delicious.
Is it good?
It is.
So 6.
Didn't know.
So 6 plus 4 is 10.
Okay.
12 plus 4 is 16.
Alright, and that was on one of these ones, right?
That was on this guy.
Okay.
And then my second attack, I'm going to... I can assume after I rammed him and pulled the swords out, did he fall to the ground?
I'm so glad that we found these.
No.
They're so freaking
Because they didn't brace.
and they make
Okay.
He's not weak
Then
enough
I'm
to
going
brace.
to just slice right across his throat while he's standing there, hurt, you know?
Yeah.
That was
You basically scratched his armor.
for an 18. For a hit.
Yep.
So 4. So 4 plus 7 is 11. And 4 plus 2 is 6. He's dead if he only has 45.
We looked it up. Made sure there's no business. Avengers over here just taking a little nappy.
Actually, he's still alive.
By how much?
You don't even want to know.
1, isn't it?
No, 2. He's alive by 2 health, actually. If you did an 8, you would have killed him.
Okay, then as my bonus action, I'm going to tell this guy to shoot him.
He cannot hit him without hitting you, due to him being behind you. He could
What
hit
if
this
I
one.
was to move? What if I was to use one action, my free action, to move and try and get out of the way of also the next coming fireball attack, okay? Move my 25 feet back and then have him shoot. Because that would
Well,
be
you might not be out of range for the fire. You won't be out of range for the fireball attack. They can hit anybody. But you can move from these 2 clear if you do move.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move, if I'm going to move this way to this side of him and have him shoot him.
Alright, so charisma to yellow, so he can hear you on the battlefield. So
18.
for once, your charisma works.
He's dead.
It does 4 damage.
He's dead.
Alright.
And that was my bonus action. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Alright, so their turn is going to be the magic fire. This time it's going to hit 4 of your people.
Including me?
Okay. That's all I needed to know. So 18, 7, 7, 14. So you take 18 and they take 14.
Jesus. This is not going well. Like, why do they keep only targeting me?
Because you're getting right up in their groove. You're literally in front of the ranged people. While everybody else behind you is getting slaughtered by the mortal people that are fighting with weapons. You haven't even asked how many people have died. You haven't looked back.
Oh.
You've only seen who's getting hit by the magic that are beside you.
I thought I was in those stuff with the in the melees. Because I'm fighting people that are fighting with long swords.
Yeah, but remember, you're running. So you're fighting while running this whole time through this village.
Oh.
You are basically, the village is here, okay?
Okay.
You started here. You got to here when they started the assault. You're now in their doorway, and they're standing at the first couple houses back here, shooting at you. While they have only a few people standing here, and the people that are currently fighting you that haven't ran past, defending them.
Okay.
And then they're SOL. Then you guys can kill the ranged people. That's basically what it is. It's, you know, in games where you do the move, you stop, you move, you stop. It's basically what it is in football. How you go, stop, you know?
Alright.
You're slowly moving to their infantry so they can't use magic anymore. Because once you get close enough, then they're not going to be able to do it without hitting the three people
archers took
protecting them.
any of them out?
The archers are shooting at the people fighting everybody else you have, yes.
Oh.
And this guy that's following you. Because archers do stay back. And then, of course, you got that guy that's like the elf from Lord of the Rings.
Done. Let's just get the melee done quick. So, I'm in front of one guy, right? Yeah.
You're in front of no guys.
Oh, well, there's one guy here. This guy's dead.
He's over here.
And this guy's dead. Okay.
Oh, no, you can get hit. Yeah, I guess. It's these guys that if he moved, he couldn't get hit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this guy's just going to use a ranged attack to throw his spear instead of stab you with the spear.
Okay.
Is basically what he's going to do. That's horrible angle. For a miss.
No,
So now his spear basically passed. I'm assuming you dodged the spear.
Yeah.
So it flew past you instead. Okay.
No, good. They're turning attacking.
Yep. So same thing again. 1 and 2. Yellow and purple. God damn, yellow's the only one that can seem to hit. Or I guess they both hit. I thought it was going to miss the second one. But none of them are improved criticals.
Yeah.
So the one solo one does 7 plus 5 for 12.
Okay.
And then the doubles do 4 plus 5 for 9, and 8 plus... Yeah, so 9 is the next one.
Okay.
And then 8 plus 5 is...
How? How is he doing?
13. Remember, dual
Oh,
wield.
dual. Okay.
The second sword.
13?
Yeah, 13.
Jesus, my vampire is gonna die soon. Now it's my turn?
Vampire's probably got more health than both of us, I
Yeah.
bet.
I'm closer to death. My turn?
Yep.
So I'm gonna look back and see how the men behind me are doing. For a free action, you know?
Yep.
With a 17.
So you have lost 7 casualties, Hef.
So I'm just keeping track for now. Or I'll keep track at the end of the battle. Okay, so now I'm going to run in at this gentleman and just stab him in the gut.
Yep.
With my dual wield. For 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm assuming I miss.
Yep.
So then I'm just going to ram up and cut him in the throat. For a miss.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use my attack surge just to try and get one hit, you know?
Yep.
For 18. Or 20 because it's 12 plus 8.
Yep.
So hit.
Yep.
So 2d8 plus 4 each. So
Jesus.
6 and 5.
Oy.
Actually, hold on. Just give me 1 second. Oh, it only works on 1 anyway,
Yeah.
right? Hold on.
The musician that was playing was amazing. We're leaving.
You may as well say if you're lucky for a worse roll, like a 1.
I can do it once per turn.
You can do it once.
That's so broken. Once per turn, you can reroll damage die for a melee weapon attack.
Interesting. I thought you had to do a rest to get it back.
Nope. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave it.
Alright.
So it's their turn. I used my bonus action, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright.
So, upon that, you see 3 more men 3 more elves running towards you guys from behind the infantry, assuming it's reinforcements. As you in the distance see an arrow shoot one of the elves that are doing long-ranged attacks in the back of the head, having the arrow go right through its eyeball.
And die?
Yep.
Okay.
As you hear the war horns of Boulder's group coming from the behind.
Yes.
As everybody comes in and starts clearing up the ranged people behind you so you guys can clear the people in front.
Okay, is it my turn now?
No, it's their turn to shoot.
Okay.
So they are doing ranged attacks on us.
How much damage
So
do I
that's-
take?
You'll just have to wait and see, Hef.
I don't want this fucking fire shit anymore.
Alright, and then they're going to strike you.
This guy?
Yep.
Okay.
He's going to draw his short sword because he threw a spear at you, and he's going to strike you with that. For a 15, miss by 1.
My turn now?
Nope. These two still going to hit him.
Okay, let me get to him. Okay.
For a 15, plus 5 for 20 for a
Hit.
hit. I have to roll 2, don't I?
And a hit, so 2 hits.
So this is the dual wield, so 5 and 5 is
10.
10, and 5 and 3 is 8.
So 18.
And then 2 and 5 is 7 for the solo.
Okay, now is it my turn?
Nope. Now you have those 2 of the 3 that were standing guard. 1 more is going to come and hit you. 1 more is going to come and hit him. And then the others are going to come and fight my people and me. Try and keep us from collaborating our groups together and cutting them off. So 1's going to hit you guys. So the vampire is hit for a 21. You are also hit for a 17.
1.
You want A or B?
B.
Alright, you're taking the longsword. For an 8 plus 5 for 13. And he, oh my god, both rolls were max. So you're taking 13 and he's taking 6 plus 5, 11. Both max rolls.
My turn?
Nope.
Oh, now it's the one going after
Yeah.
you, right?
Yeah, so he's gonna try and strike me with a, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say a bow and arrow because he's an elf. So he'll use something ranged instead of using his movement, not actually reaching me. Shoot me with it for a miss regardless. 5 plus 7
Now
for a
is it my
12.
turn or is it?
It is your turn now.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Because I wasn't in, so I don't
now I have
to.
2 guys here, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to take the one that I've been dealing with and just stab him in the eyes with both my long swords. For
And this guy has 3.
15 plus 8 for 23.
Yep.
So that's 2d8.
Jesus.
I'm using Savage Attacker and I'm re-rolling that
The one?
one.
Oh my god.
So same, and then I'm going to, as my swords are in his eye, I'm going to drag down his face.
Okay, so hold on. What was the damage total? It was the 4
Same
and 1.
as last time,
Same
6
as
and
last time,
5.
6 and 5. Okay,
And
so
then
I'm
for my
just-
second turn, I'm going to just drag the sword straight down his jawline, try and cut his throat in.
Yep. For a hit. Almost
So close to
another
critical.
crit. If only there's a 19. Double 3s.
So 8. No. 7. 7 and 7, because I have
7
4.
and 7. Okay. 7.
We're moving to Florida so soon. I'm so excited, guys. Let me show you guys my outfit for the hat. So I'm wearing.
Oh my god!
Alright.
Okay, my turn. Still bonus
yeah.
action, right? So I'm gonna use my bonus action to use the second wind.
Alright.
1d10 plus my fighter level.
So
So
plus
6.
Alright.
And
Sorry, I'm
then
just trying to keep
D10.
track of your level.
4 plus 6 for 10.
Yep.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Alright. So I am going to it's still whatever. I just have to reset my phone. So I am going to use my quarterstaff of hell to launch a fireball at one of the ranged elves in front of me. Would have been a 19. For a miss. Actually, it's a hit. 16 hits by 1.
He wanted me to be hot today, babe. It's
What is my thing? 3d4 plus 5. Or no, it's just 3d4, sorry. Because that's the magic. So 3d4. Huh, 3, 1, 4, plus 3. 7 damage. That was like nothing. That was like nothing. I'm then going to walk up and I'm going to slash him with my dual wield of the trident of purity and the quarterstaff of hell. And the quarterstaff of hell cannot be removed from my hands. From the bound weapon, you know?
For a hit?
I believe so.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it's not on me.
Plus 10, yeah. It hits.
Wow.
So 23. I need...
He's dying. Baby, this is what you get for wanting a hot girl for not putting any
D8 and D6. For the trident. Can you pass me that die half? Fourteen plus 5, so 19 for the first.
Jesus.
And then the staff. Oh yeah.
Two,
Two.
4. So
6 and 8. So 8 and 10. So 10 plus another 3. 12, 16, 20 plus 5. So 25. How did the D4s get more damage than
that's so wrong.
the...
Don't slip, Dakota. Stick it out, Dakota. Okay, stick it out, Dakota. Good.
Alright, he's almost dead anyway.
My turn now.
Got this.
No, I'm going to use hammering horns, immediately after hit a creature with a melee attack. As a part of an attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to shove that target with my horns.
Nice.
The target must be no more than one size larger than you. He's smaller than me, so I'm good. In a success of 5 feet, unless it succeeds on a strength saving throw DC equal to 8 plus my proficiency plus my strength modifier, then I push it 10 feet away. So, I guess it just needs a strength save. 14, now to just do math. So 8 plus 4 is 12, plus my strength is 5. So 12 plus 5 is 17. Nope, he goes flying 10 feet back. Perfect. So at least he can't hit me unless he decides to get up and walk back to me.
Now is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to take my long swords. I still have one guy, or I have 2 in front of me, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna finish off the guy I've been fighting with. Just stab him in the gut and one right through the heart and one right through the appendix kind of area.
Yep.
Try that again for my second attack with an 18.
For a hit.
So 2d8.
He's dead.
So okay. And then for my
I can just
bonus
tell him
action, so he's gone. Now I have this guy, right?
Yep.
Just give me a second. I can use a bonus action, right? I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna just try and blind the gentleman in front of me with both my long swords through the eyes.
Alright.
For a 6 plus 8 would be
Miss.
Miss.
14 misses by 1.
Ouch.
Just to break the AC.
Okay, that's his turn. Or
Alright.
my turn.
So 1. Oh yeah, it's my turn. Right.
You
Okay.
just went.
Did I just go? Oh yeah. Alright. So now it's his turn, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so they're gonna slash you. Same thing.
Miss.
Miss. Then they're gonna hit your buddy there. For once he missed. And then I guess the other guy can... Well, the other guy's actually gonna get up and try and flee. Or he's gonna get up and run away. And fall on his face. Alright. So, It's now your turn, Hef.
My turn.
Well, I guess it would be my turn. So I'm just gonna finish off this guy, hitting him once. As I'll hit him again with a magic thing. Perfect.
So he's dead.
Yeah. All right, now there's just the 3 you guys have here.
That's my turn.
Yep.
So I want to do just first both my swords straight through this guy's Adam's apple. Just brutal. For an 18.
For a hit.
For 10 and 4. Or 10 and 5.
All right. So that would kill him.
That would kill the new guy?
Yep.
I thought.
No, not the new guy.
Yeah, I killed the last guy. I'm on a new guy now.
So 10 and 5.
Yeah. And then my next move, as I'm in his Adam's apple, I'm just gonna slice down towards his chest cavity
Yeah.
and try and cut him like clean in half for a crit.
All right.
So we have 12 plus 4 is 16, and 8 plus 4 is 12.
16 and 12. All right.
Is he still alive?
Yep.
I'm going to use my bonus action. Are the 2 off my other guy now?
No, they're still there.
Oh, you just moved the things?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to command my vampire to slice up one of the guys in front of him with just a slice to the throat. For he misses. So.
God damn. This poor guy's lucky he's alive. All right, so their turn.
Yeah.
Well, knowing that they are outmatched, the last 3 survivors flee, trying to run through my people.
Can I
and
make?
They get slaughtered by my people.
I was going to try and make one more cool attack before you slaughtered them.
What were you trying to do?
How much life? Can you just tell me how much life is left on the guy I was fighting?
2 health.
As he flees,
Again.
I'm going to cast the Toll Dead.
How far does that go?
60 feet.
Okay, so that does hit.
So, for a 7, 13. But it's a spell, so it's a hit. He just needs to make a wisdom save.
Well, you still need to, the roll has to activate the spell.
Yeah, and it was a 13, so does that
13
activate?
total, you're short by 1.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going to try just one more time with that.
Alright.
Difficulty boosted for a 14 plus 5 for a 19.
-2 for still a success.
Okay, so.
And he succeeds anyway.
Alright.
So I guess it didn't matter. It was a good try, though. Now it's time to take your casualty numbers. So you had 7 casualties when you last checked. You want to look now?
Yeah.
You've gained 3 new casualties, so
10.
you've lost 10 total.
Okay, so I'm going to clear that as my three full blogs, or my flirt blog and my lizard.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to take out my tridents. I'm going to keep. I'm going to say 2 orcs, so that makes 5. 3 full blogs, making 8. So I'm down to 2 orcs, 1 fur blog, and then 10 would be 2 lizard folk, bring me to 8.
Yep.
Okay.
Took us a
7.
bit to walk around that village, hey?
Okay, and now we have to loot it, right?
Yeah.
Do we roll
Well,
perception to
provided
do that?
we think it's fully empty. The
Yeah.
soldiers left. I don't know if the people
Well,
left.
now, so what do we do now? Roll?
Just pillage.
I pillage. How do I pillage? What do I roll
Picking
for
where
that?
you're going.
I picked the nicest looking house. I guess roll perception.
Yep.
18
You see a
plus
2-foot
5.
house, or a 2-foot house, a 2-story house.
I go there and pillage it.
All right. So roll perception inside the house.
I have a 10.
So you see a mildly wealthy house, kinda. They got some decent silverware and cooking stuff. They've got some decent house decor, but they don't appear to have anything of value other than paintings.
I take the paintings.
You're taking the paintings? Where are you putting the paintings?
Oh, I guess they'd be pretty big, aren't they?
You'd have to carry them.
Yeah, I'll just leave the paintings. So I go to the next. I roll to see a different
I
house.
don't think you want to put the paintings down.
With
What
a
house are
16.
you looking at?
Just another look around for another house with a 16 perception.
Do you care what the house looks like?
And fairly nice, kind of. Another good shot would give me a good shot.
You find a regular town's house.
Okay, I go look inside it. Perception inside. With a 15.
Alright, so you see basically the same layout, kind of ingredients inside, but you also see what appears to be a platinum, kind of like a vase. But it's like an awkwardly shaped vase, like a zon.
I'll take it.
When you pick it up, it appears to be almost 5 pounds, it feels like.
Okay.
Reasonably heavy.
I'll put
So
it
you
in
have
my
reason
bag.
for cause that it's real.
So I put it in my bag.
Alright?
So what is it? Vase?
Yeah. A zong-shaped vase. Made of platinum. Your character doesn't know it, but just so we remember, you know?
Yeah.
May as well put it.
Okay. And I'm just gonna roll. Can I roll a general perception to just say I pillaged the rest of the houses?
Yeah.
With a 16 plus 5 for 21. I'm not touching it.
Alright.
So you can see it's right there.
I saw it.
Okay.
Too scared to take it out, so I don't mind taking this.
So, you find yourself a book that has elvish writing on it, but it has gold, a gold spine on it.
So gold spined elvish book.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely gonna wait another week and I'm switching it, but we'll see what happens with that. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna try
You also found a,
potato salad.
you also found a golden harp. Problem being, the golden harp, I do not think you'll be able to move.
Too heavy.
Just like the paint, well, it's heavy, yes. It'll take multiple people, but just like the painting, if you put it down, it's gonna get dirty. I don't think you want. Vikings being Vikings, if you can't clean a harp without wrecking the strings, it's not worth it. And then you also found a piece of a map.
Piece of a map, okay. Okay.
Alright? And that's just what you found. And I've stolen myself everything I want. I got everything I could want. No restrictions on what I took.
What do you mean?
There was no restrictions on what I gave myself that I took from the village.
What do you mean no restrictions?
Yeah, no restrictions.
What did you get?
Food.
Oh.
I stole 15 food, like 20 worth of rations. I just looted house for food.
What about for the king and stuff?
This is a village. I'm pretty sure if there was a king, there'd be a castle.
No, I mean like for the raid. Aren't we supposed to bring stuff back to our king?
Yes. But I found food because I couldn't find goodies. If you didn't find goodies, I didn't find goodies. So I just took the next worth it thing. Food. You know? May as well have food for our journey and our stay here until we go back.
Yeah.
As Hyrule and his forces come in through the west side of the city, or I guess, the village, he's like, so it was a success, I see.
I said, much. I don't know what all the men found, but we found some good things.
On the bright side, we could take the weapons and the armor, probably, from all these people and give them to the king as a good fortune.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, so I got my turn chasing girls all excited. I was like, taking to do that, but you can pull on it.
I say yes, I was thinking that myself. We could also try and take whatever salvageable metals are in the village to bring back as materials for making new weapons.
Yes, I do sleep with my
That we could. Question being, do you think there's any here? I haven't seen a blacksmith's building here.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any either, but if not, we'll just take the weapons.
want to take it out. Soak it in.
Also, that wasn't very many soldiers we had to go through, was it?
That was a fair amount. Fuck, fireballs came flying at us. I'm fucking almost dead here. I need to go back to camp and heal.
We haven't even found a place to camp.
Yeah, well, we need to. I'm almost dead here.
Well, we could take what we have back to,
The boats and camp at the boats.
no, I was gonna say back home.
Well, you just want to leave this at it? I speak of this great land of the east, and this is all we're gonna come back with? Is one small village?
Well, it's better than nothing, but I mean, we can continue the campaign if we want. But we gotta find a safe place to rest. They'll be coming after all those civilians got out on the assault.
I say we may want to
Whatever survivors.
I say you're a good point. We may want to just head back to the hometown. We'll say.
We don't have much of a force to put up with even a small army.
I say very well. We'll send back. We'll bring all these weapons, all the things we pillaged. I say if we're gonna go back right away, get the men. I found some paintings and a harp that the king may like to have, but we'll have to be very careful with them. It's a golden harp. I think the king would love it.
Sounds good. Load up everything that's good and have everybody carry it to the boat.
So I yell, load up and back to the boats. I say I need a few men on me to carry some stuff.
Alright, so how's everybody? Yep. God, you're not charismatic when it comes to ordering people. So you can yell in battle, but not when you're trying to give orders, huh? Interesting.
I say, Harold, or what's his name?
Hyrule.
Hyrule, can you do that yelling command for me? Apparently they can't hear me very well today.
He just does a loop-de-loop with his finger in the air as everybody starts pillaging all the useful stuff, carrying it out into a pile. Once it's all into the nice pile, everybody picks up what they can, including us all, and we start walking to the ships.
And they have the harp and everything?
Yep.
I'm not going to put that in my bag, obviously.
It's not going to fit in the bag. So as we get through the clearing over the hill where we came from, roll perception.
I bet you there's an army at our boats, isn't there? 10?
So you see 16 soldiers standing there with 5 other men behind those 16 soldiers on the boat, sitting on horses, as the one in the middle does a wave in the air as 3 men come from behind the army of 16 as they drag out all 6 bodies that were guarding the boats, and then run back behind the army.
16 men?
16 plus 5. Yep, 21. Plus the 5 are on horses.
I say, what's his name? How do you pronounce it?
Hyrule.
Hyrule. We're going to have to kill him to get back to the boats, but we can't go with all this stuff.
I don't think they're even going to let us get on the boats unless we kill all of them.
Yeah.
All in favor of leaving this stuff here, and if we can't get away?
Yep.
Alright.
I say we kill them all, though. So, my first move... I guess we have to go into combat first, don't we?
We gotta walk down that hill, or we're at a high-ass disadvantage before we start combat.
Yeah.
One person trips, we're all tripping.
Yeah, so we go down the hill.
Hiram yells, "Shield wall!" As a shield wall forms.
I get behind the shield wall.
How many men you have left?
So, 1 furbolg, 2 orcs, 7 lizard folk, and 5 triton.
Overnight whitening pen. Removes 15 years of stains in just 1 week. Easy and effective whitening while you sleep. Wake up to a brighter, brighter.
How many though?
Use the great whitening.
Total number.
5, 6, 7, 14, 15.
We have roughly 40 men left from our raid,
Great.
leaving with 75.
Great.
So we lost a fair amount. Between losing them at sea and losing them in battle, and losing some of mine in battle as well.
Well, let's take these guys down.
Alright.
You have them
As
written up already?
Huh? Nope.
Oh.
That I don't.
Sorry.
Initiative! Bum, ba, da, bum, ba, da, bum. So they got a 22.
$14.
Alright, so they are going first. So, upon charging, we take a grand total of we take a grand total of 5 deaths
Oh,
in our
God.
shield wall.
Mess with it with paperwork.
Now it's our turn to strike back.
So who's going first? Me?
You.
So what does it look like around? Okay, well, perception.
Yep.
16.
You are in the second row of your line. So the shield and then you. And then, yeah, you know, the shields and then you are in the back.
Are there any surrounding members I can attack?
If they open the shield, you can hit whatever can reach through the shields, if it can reach. Do you have a spear or a pike? Anything
No,
like that?
I have 2 long swords.
Alright, then you're going to have to play it smart and figure out how you're going to slash at people. Without being able to take too much damage, keeping that opening open.
Okay, I'm going to cast Earth Tremor.
Yep.
Which, you cause tremors in the ground in a 10-foot radius. Each creature other than you in that area must take a dexterity saving throw. On a fail, the creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning and is knocked prone.
Right.
Oh, that would use the people around me.
Yeah, that would hit everybody.
Okay, hold on, not the one I'm looking for.
That would hit everybody. Including me if I'm close enough.
Okay, here's what I wanted to do. Maximilian Earth Grass. Basically, I choose a 5-foot square. Okay? A hand comes out of the soil, grasps them. They take 2d6 bludgeoning, and they're stuck.
What do they need to roll? Your spell DC save to break out, right?
Yeah.
So 13 to break out?
A strength save.
Yeah, okay. So activate that quick.
Just hold on. Were they 15?
Success.
Or 19?
Alright, success. So they're going to roll to try and get out. And they're out with a nat 18.
They still take half.
Alright, so half is what?
1d6?
Alright, so roll the d6 and half the total.
What would it be? The thing is 2d6, so it would be 2d6 and half the total?
Yeah.
3. But I wanted it to grab a horse one, so it knocks him off. I guess I didn't. I don't know.
Oh, the horses are too far back for you to reach. Only the soldiers pushed forward, not the horses.
Okay, so one just takes 3 damage.
Alright, that works.
And then, since I still can't do anything, I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to then cast Hellish Rebuck. Basically, they take 2d10 fire damage, and they're surrounded by hellish flames. For a 14.
Alright, so I'll say that just activates.
Okay. So, 2d10. Wait, what is it? Hold on. Yeah, 2d10. So that's that one. And that one, right?
Yeah.
3. Fuck. Not very spell worth.
So that's 2 actions you've used now, right? Okay. So you're on your bonus action now, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Where's my vampire in all this? Right
Roughly
beside me?
beside you, yeah.
Okay.
He's 1 to 2 people apart from you kind of thing, you know? He's in the same line as you, but there's a few people in between you since we didn't really have a chance to pick our order of people, you know?
Okay, I'm going to use action surge. Oh, hold on. I can only use it after a short or long rest. Okay, I've done that already then. So yeah, because I can't. How many spells can I cast in a movement? 2?
Yeah, 2 actions.
Yeah, so I'm done.
Whatever it tells you, if it's an action or a reaction or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So if it's actions, then 2 actions.
Okay, I'm done then.
You're done?
Yeah, it's turn.
Alright. So I'm basically going to... I'm gonna be smart and be like in Vikings. I'm gonna tell the shield wall to open.
Oh.
2 people step in, close the shield wall, and now all of us are gonna massacre those poor 2 people that were stupid enough to step in the wall. So I'm gonna hit him once. For a hit. And then the other guy's gonna... Everybody else is gonna kill the other guy, clearly, you know?
Yeah.
So my damage... I'm gonna roll the quarterstaff first, because it's the lowest dice, but does the most damage, apparently. So 5, 8, 12, and 16, 19, 23,
Triple 4.
and 27. Jesus, oh,
Jesus.
that's just for the quarterstaff. 27, and for the trident, can you? Where's my? So 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20.
Jesus. Your weapons are powerful. They're
Indeed.
magic.
Indeed. And expensive.
That guy's dead, by the way.
Nope.
27 plus
yeah, he is
20
dead. My
is
bad.
47.
Yeah, so we killed both of them that I let in.
Then did you cross the second one out?
No. These are the ones we have to kill for it to end, for it to finish.
Oh,
The
yeah.
other ones will be killed by NPCs.
Okay.
So
whose
we don't
turn
have to
is
keep
it?
track. It's their turn. Oh, I'm gonna use my bonus action to have them open it again to let one more in, and I'm gonna have my my big guy hit him.
Okay.
Cause I forgot I have a guy, so I'm gonna command him to hit him. Huh.
What?
No way. This dude's literally just going to extend his hand and pop a ball of fire in this dude's face. This poor elf is gonna get scorched. That was awesome!
For you that can't just see, the dice just span like a spinning top and landed on a 19.
You wanna know how far his fireball can go? 120 feet.
What's the damage?
Well, it's a +7 to hit, so 19 plus 7 for a guaranteed hit regardless, and 17 5d6 for a burn
He's
to
dead.
a crisp.
He's dead. You don't have to roll.
No, I don't.
So you want to cross him off? Now it's my turn? No, it's their turn, right?
I think it just blew your door open.
No.
It did.
What the fuck?
The wind just blew your door open.
How? My window. It's their turn now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we will be taking grand total of
1 hit.
four hits this time, so 4 deaths.
Okay. Now it's my turn?
Nope. So one guy has managed to breach his spear through to hit you. Question being, will it breach you or not? Is the question.
No.
So the spear does not breach you, and the same thing happens to me as well.
And it
The
hits
spear
me.
hits me. Seven damage. Oh wait, I was at, because we didn't heal, so I didn't save. That's why. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. All right.
Now it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so basically I'm going to do what you did. I'm going to tell him to open the shield wall, let 2 people in,
All right.
close the shield wall, and I'm going to demolish one guy with a double longsword to the throat.
Yep.
For a unnatural 20.
All right. So that hits.
For 8 and 5.
8 and 5.
Wait, wasn't I already fighting a guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that was with magic, though. So I'm just going to leave that because he's out of the circle. Unless I can say that's the guy that let in.
No, because he would have moved by now, or probably even died for all we
Yeah.
know. You know.
So just pick one. 8 and 5. Okay, then as the longswords are in him, I'm going to slice him down the middle.
Yep. Or not.
Use my bonus action to slice him down the middle. Or not.
Gosh damn. Alright, well that because it's a fight, you do take that fumble. For it being combat. Which is why I'm terrified of fumbles in combat, not as much as check rolls. So D100 for your fumble.
Of a 52.
52, you get 51 to 53. Useless. Fallen becomes stunned for 1 round. Hef, you have one whole round. Those two assholes can kill you. Probably not kill you, but hurt you. Interesting. I thought your weapon was going to break at a 52. That's crazy that a 52 is not that bad. It's already half
Do
the
I not
100.
even get a dex save?
Nope. You want to read it?
No, I believe you.
The dex save, I think, is for is from from 0 to like 45 or 40. It's at least 30 because 30 is when you have to roll or you drop your weapon when you fall. I remember that one because those are the ones we mainly get, you know?
Alright.
I'm actually going to check.
Just don't worry about it.
Well, I have a curiosity now. Yeah, so 1 to 50. So 51 and up is basically. You got scammed by 2 points. 2 points. All right, so
Now it's your turn.
Yep, I'm basically going to tell him to open again. Let another 2 in, and I'm going to slash 1 for a hit for a 17. 4, 7, 10, 12, 13, 16 plus 5 for 21.
Jesus.
And then 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 ones in a row. That's horrible. 8, 11, 17, 25. Again, Jesus. So that's another one dead. And then the other guys are going to slosh that other one that's in. Now it's their turn. So the 2 that are in with you are clearly going to slosh at you and the other people.
Yeah.
So one's going to hit you for a miss. The other's going to try and hit somebody else for a miss. So luckily you didn't lose a casualty right in front of your face.
So now it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay, so I get up.
Oh, hold on. Spears through the thing again for the 2 of us. What color you want?
Blue.
Blue.
Whatever the other one is.
It's purple.
Okay, sorry.
Ouch, Ev.
So I get hit.
Ouch.
Luckily, it's not improved critical.
Yeah, luckily. It's only a d6, but still.
So 6.
6 plus 5 for 11.
Okay, so now
Not
it's my
very
turn.
much, but holy shit.
Now it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get up, and as I get up...
Oh, you're stunned for 1 turn, remember. So you're stunned for this turn.
I thought it was that... I thought it was the turn I was just attacked on.
No, your turn.
Oh.
Like, your turn, you don't get to do something for 1 whole turn. So this turn, you're basically laying useless on the ground. Next turn, you're up. If you decide to get up, of course. So I guess it's my turn. I'm going to tell them to open again. Then they close. Then I'm going to try and slash for a nat 16 plus 10 for a 26. Almost lost my d4s. 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus 4 is 11. Plus 4 is 15. Plus 4, oh my god, is 19. Plus 5 is 24. Jesus. Plus 5, 7, 8, 11, 12. Plus 12 is 24. Dead again. Jesus, I can one-tap these guys. So long as I dual wield, I guess, you know?
So now it's my turn? No, their turn.
No,
right?
their turn, yeah. So they're going to slash you for 1, for a hit, and then your buddy for a miss. So you is or shorts. I'm holding the d6. Short sword for a 6 damage.
Okay.
And then it's going... You don't have to worry about the spear because you're knocked prone. Yes,
What do I have to worry
we
about?
messed that up last time, so it's a new thing. And the spear doesn't hit me as well.
So now it's my turn?
Yep, now you're not stunned.
Okay, so I get up, and as I get up, I just slice the guy that hit me last right through the jaw with both my long swords.
Alright.
You know, just kind of cinematic, just...
Yep, and that's this guy right here.
It's 18.
Hits.
For 6 and 8. He's not dead, I'm assuming?
Nope.
Then as they're in his jaw, I'm just going to pull them straight, like right out
and that's
of his
your
face.
second, right?
Yeah.
Right.
For a 16.
That hits, breaking the AC by 1.
For a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And a 5.
16.
So my dad says no party at the house.
So you're not going up this weekend?
I don't know, talk to my sister.
No.
Alright, he's still alive.
So I'm gonna use my last move.
Hold on. Pausing this.
So as my last move, I'm just going to jab him in the gut with the long swords with my bonus action.
You have a bonus action attack?
Hold on. Maybe not, because I think I used that. Yeah, because that's my action. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to command my vampire to stab the one attacking him in the throat. With a 14 plus 9.
Alright, so that hits.
And do we just want to say it was dead because it was a one shot last time, or do you want me
Yeah.
to roll it?
He's dead, no matter what you roll. Because your initial damage is 9, right?
Yeah, plus
So, yeah.
11 d6.
Yeah, so
Or
he's dead.
11 2d6. You know?
Yep.
Okay, so now it's their turn, or your turn?
My turn. So I'm going to open up the shield, bring another 2 in. I'm going to slosh 1 for a 19. 4, 8, 9, 11, 13, 17, plus 5 is 22.
Jesus.
And this one's probably going to be over 20 anyway. So 5, 10, 14, 17,
25.
23, 28, and then 36. Yeah, dead.
No, it's my turn? No, their turn, right?
Yep. So now that you're back on your feet, we're going to just start with the spear die.
Okay. Yellow. Miss on both, I think.
No, 17.
Oh.
And then plus 5 as well for 12. So misses me and hits you again, surprisingly. What is with the luck? So 7 damage.
Can't I throw my vampire in front of it?
Can't you? No.
Now is it my turn?
Nope, because this time, because I didn't before, I'm going to do one for both of our peoples. So your guys' AC is 18, you said? Right? I guess we didn't call them color. What color are you?
Yellow.
So none of them get hit.
Okay, now is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna let. Is there still the one in with me? I guess now.
Yes,
Or
there's
did
still.
my guys demolish him?
Oh, your guys killed him, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna let. How many are left? Do we know? I guess I wouldn't know. Do I?
You wouldn't know, no.
I let 2 more in, or 1 more in, or no, 2 more, because
Yeah.
they'll kill the other one, right?
Yep.
So I let 2 more in, and I
Alright.
do a double longsword as this guy gets in, right to his eyes,
Sound good?
for an 18.
Alright.
So 11 and 7.
11 and 7, you said?
Yep. And as I'm in his eyes, I'm going to try and angle the blades and just slice, like, to the side, you know? Cutting his skull, like, right in half. Like, just gruesomely cutting his brain out. Oh!
Nice.
So it's a 17 plus 8 for a hit, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Jesus. For a 7 and 7. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to tell my vampire to just slaughter the guy.
Alright.
Jesus. For a miss.
Poor vampire. Alright. So, this guy gets slaughtered out of instinct from everybody else in our circle as the 5 on the horses start galloping away, fleeing down the bank up that hill and back to wherever we presume they came from.
I say get the goods and rush them to the ships. Charisma check.
Yep. Nobody listens to you.
I'm going to raise my voice and I'm just going to be like, I said get the goods and get to the ships.
That's angled.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's
special.
right on the flash. It's flat. So it was an 18 minus 2, so 16.
Alright, so they listen.
And then we get on the ship.
As we slowly but surely start sailing back to home. It takes us about a day fully to get back home. So you can do your hit dice while we're traveling.
Okay, for both of my characters.
Yeah.
17. Plus 8 would be 25, and that was a 5, so 30. Plus 8 is 38, plus 4. Jesus. So 43. Shit, that still doesn't heal me very much.
Damn.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to heal
I'm
one.
booming.
How do you have that many?
10, 20, 30, 37, 42 health.
Ouch!
That's awesome!
I got 42, so that's not bad. But I still need
That
to heal.
puts me over 17 health.
What? I'm still at 83. I still need to heal. Can I do 2 long rests while we're just on the boat?
No, it's only one long rest half. But you're more than welcome to rest at home. I'm pretty sure you're not planning on fighting at home, are you?
No.
As we get back, we unload everything from the docks and bring everything to the Great Hall. As we bring it to King Rocco Nocco.
Who's leading? Us 3?
Yep.
I'm assuming I have to do the talking?
Yep.
I say, Your Highness, from the land of the East, I bring you goods such as a golden harp and paintings that shall be much value and everything in between we could get. We raided one small village and also burned a cathedral to the ground, but found nothing but weapons. And we also bring back the weapons of the fallen soldiers we killed to melt down and make better weapons or give to weapons to your armies. Charisma?
Yep.
That's on an angle, thank God. 18.
He's like, so the only thing of value you brought back is the harp, yes? And I suppose more weapons and more steel. What happened to the land of riches?
We lost many men in the battles. They are much more enforced than we thought. If we can get more men, it's only a day's or so travel. We can go back and get much more.
Have you even happened to find the castle?
No.
Or what people they are?
We did not find the castle, but they are elvish.
The elves, hey?
Yes, the land of the elves. Much magic, much fire blew the cities. But we did do quite well in coming back with some useful things. I also, in my bag, I have... let me read it. Because I guess I didn't put that stuff in the thing, you know? I say I have a zong-shaped vase made of platinum.
Interesting.
I say I have a golden-spined elvish book. And a piece of a map.
A piece of a map. You kept a piece of a map, but you didn't look for the full map.
I couldn't find the rest of it, sir.
You can keep the map.
Okay.
I definitely don't need the map.
But do you want the zong-shaped vase and the golden-spined elvish book?
You may all each pick one item from your raid.
I pick the golden harp.
You're taking the harp.
Yeah, I'm going to sell it, and then we're going to use it for our own raid. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm going to take the elvish book with the gold spine.
Interesting. So I exit out all this stuff, right?
Yep.
And then I take the gold harp, right?
As we feast, we party, we celebrate, and go back to our inns. Here, another 3 gold each to pay for our room. 1, 2, 3. Because I'm assuming you still want to pitch for the room, right?
Yep.
All right.
So as we're in the room tonight, I have the harp with me. I say, look, I took the harp from the raid. It shall sell for much gold to help if we still want to do our own raid to get the boat. We just need to find somebody to buy such an instrument.
I took the gold-spined book, but I don't read Elvish.
I say, neither do I. I do apologize.
I'll find somebody one day.
I say, but I think our main focus right now should be getting this harp sold to get money for the raid.
Indeed, it should be. Question being, who would buy a golden harp? Yet alone, do we know that would buy a golden harp?
I say, well, I don't know if I'm too interested in the harp aspect, but if I can find someone just to buy it for the sheer weight of gold,
I see.
or melt it down to make gold coins,
I see.
we just have to find the right person.
Indeed we would.
Can I roll? Would it be an intellect check to see if I know anybody around?
To do what?
To melt the harp or sell the harp?
Like a blacksmith?
Yeah.
Yep.
Intellect or insight?
That it would be. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say
history, because
I'm gonna say history because you're thinking of what's here in your village, right?
Yeah.
You're not thinking of traveling.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, hauling it around. Almost a nat 20, but it's
I'm
you
gonna
got
use
no
lucky
idea.
to roll again because
Go
I can
ahead.
do it 3
Yeah.
times within a long rest.
There's your nat
For a
20.
21.
So you do indeed.
I say I know just a guy, but I need you to help me carry it.
These things are heavy.
Just help. We'll make much off of it. Can
Uh,
I get a name so I can kind of go along with the story? Who I know about it?
Me? I'm the only blacksmith you know. After all, you talked to me first episode and asked what I was.
I say, hey, you're a blacksmith. Can't you just melt it down into gold?
If we go to my farm, I have a blacksmith's tools there.
I say,
Gotta
great.
Go to my farm.
Let's carry it out. We'll go tomorrow morning.
Sounds good. As we sleep,
I'm going
taking
to-
another long rest.
I'm gonna you do another hit dice.
Yep.
Because I still need to.
And this is where we're gonna end episode 2, chat.
Can we get our milestone experience? Or whatever we get? So 9.
Why'd you click your...
Because I hit the wrong one. I tapped it with my accident. 9, 15, 22, 32, 42. Oh, God.
So I gained the same amount of health as you with 1 less die than you, huh?
Oh, I'm 5 short. You know what? I'm going to use my bonus action to heal just my hit dice, my 1d10 plus hit dice, but hit dice do it for me.
Alright.
Okay. So, do we get any milestone experience for the raid and stuff?
Nope.
Oh.
You do, however, get murder experience.
Oh, great. How much do I get for the murder experience?
Everybody gets a grand whopping total of 200 XP for killing everything and everyone we've killed.
Jesus. That's not going to do much, but...
Well, we did start level 10.
Well,
So if you guys enjoyed episode 2, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post bell notice to all. And stay tuned for episode 3. Episode 2 was quite a long episode, wasn't it, High Times? That raid
Lot of
was
murder.
intense.
But we came back victorious.
Indeed. You almost died.
Almost, but not quite.
Panda saved the day. Peace out, chat.